Update. We have an update, ladies and gentlemen, on the Abba and Preach and Jubilee situation. So Jubilee has decided that they are not going to be copyright striking Abba and Preach. They had a conversation and it looks like both parties resolved this amicably. It just sucks that it had to come to Abba and Preach having to make a video to get their attention when he had tried to reach out to them and resolve this behind closed doors by email. Now, in the last video that I did on this situation, literally as I was editing the video, Abba and Preach had released the video that we're about to react to now. And I said it in my last video, I hadn't watched that video just yet. But after having watched it, I thought that everyone else was safe. So I kept my Jubilee video up, but it turns out that I, in fact, was not safe. They actually did not copyright strike me, but they demonetized my video. And obviously I appealed it because why are you having preferential treatment for Abba and Preach or big creators and not small creators? Either you let everybody react and make money off of your videos, or you don't let anyone react. You just make it ineligible. Now, I don't know if Abba and Preach's videos are still monetized. They might have just removed the strike, but they might have still claimed the videos like they did me. I'm assuming they just removed everything altogether due to this hubbub. But let's go ahead and watch Abba's video and see what he has to say in regards to this matter.
Some of you at Fresh and Fit thought we was gonna join you in demonetization. Well, I got one message for you.
We are better than you, period.
A little update.
See, like I said in my last video, I guarantee you the Fresh and Fit fan base, and especially Fit Myron, was probably dancing, tap dancing, just throwing a party because he thought Abba and Preach are finally getting deleted off of YouTube, and it didn't happen that way.
You could tell by my smile I got some good news. If you guys are wondering where Preach is, Preach got a life. I be at home just typing and shit. Preach go outside. That's why he's not here right now. But I called him before we did this video, and he's on board with everything. So just wanted to confirm that. First off, got to give a shout out. Ethan Klein, of all people, contacted me privately. I said, oh my God, is that H3 in my DMs? Is he about to? Nope. He was there to say, hey, bro, you need a lawyer for this copyright claim. I know the best in the business. I said, oh, shit.
Honestly, good on Ethan. You guys know I am not a fan of Ethan whatsoever. But Ethan, when it comes to this stuff, like I mentioned in my last video, he actually went to court for this and actually won his case. He is very, very in tune when it comes to fair use. And he will help anyone fight that fight, even his own enemies, when he believes that they are being wronged. So I applaud, 100% applaud H3 or Ethan for doing the right thing.
Avengers! Avengers! Yeah, that shit was crazy. It's like the enemy of my enemy. Oh, man. So shout out to Ethan, okay?
Again!
Second credit goes to all the YouTubers who contacted me, all right, who made videos about the topic. I appreciate you guys, okay? Even though we may disagree on different things, I think at the end of the day, we want channels to exist and, you know, for the copyright business to be handled properly. So I appreciate the whole community. Fans, man, how did I put the fans third? Y'all should be number one. I'm sorry about that. You guys went crazy, a little too crazy. I know you guys love us, and I appreciate y'all, okay? I'm not gonna say I love y'all, because that's a strong word, but I really appreciate you guys. But folks who go around contacting these people personally, saying all kinds of foul stuff, listen, critique them. If you want to dislike a video, that's fine. But don't say foul things. Don't contact advertisers. Don't do all that stuff because it's bad. And it doesn't matter what they end up doing to us. I just would not support that. And I mean, I've said this 100 times before, and I'll say it again. Please don't. If you guys respect us, I want to be able to respect you. And I want you guys to engage in behavior that's respectable. Do not engage in the very kind of tactics that the people who would cancel us would engage in. Don't do that. Okay, so be better than that. And I'm sorry for any of the Jubilee staff who've actually been hurt by this or have been harassed or whatever. I don't wish that.
Yeah, I don't think that anyone should have been reaching out to the Jubilee staff trying to harass them. At the end of the day, it wasn't their decision. It looks like it came from the CEO, as you guys will see here in the video in just a moment. He changed his stance. It is what it is. I still don't believe that he should have retroactively tried to punish. You're still not going to get that money back from a video that Abba and Preach reacted to 4 or 5 years ago, if you lost any money because of them at all in the first place. You know, so retroactively, I never understood why try the punishment. If you said moving forward, no one's allowed to react to our content because we're losing money, and we feel like those are views that could come to our videos instead they're going to your guys' videos and we're losing revenue because of it. Fine. But old videos,
on you guys. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. No matter what happens to us with copyright strikes. The footage of me and Preacher you're going to see right now was before I had the call with Jubilee. So I go on the Jubilee website, and here it says, we make content you won't forget, and we've got the stats to prove it. Over 3.5 billion views across all platforms. Over 4.5 million people are engaging with our content every week. And they have a video on their official YouTube, on their official website. Let's take a look.
There's a new Jubilee video apparently.
What's a Jubilee?
Heated discussion today.
Who's that?
No!
Who's that?
That's me. That's us, dude.
So
I feel like it must have been like, is this gonna get views? Yes. Is it also gonna provoke kind of interesting or funny conversation? Yes. I don't mind. I'm here to watch.
So while they're
Hold on,
copyright striking people,
Hold on. It's all the people reacting to their channel.
do you understand?
Popping up and saying, there's a new Jubilee, there's a new Jubilee, there's a new Jubilee. So they're profiting of. They list all the people that are reacting, and we are contributing to those millions of views because we're redirecting to you.
They're using the fact that other people react to them to market themselves and to profit off. They're proud of this. They love it.
Bruh.
To all of a sudden then turn your back on that same community that you've used to market yourselves and say, no, you cannot do this. After you claim it's your mission statement, makes you look really slimy. So while you're using our image and likeness for your pitch deck to get more advertisers, to do more brand deals, you're also striking us down. We need to have a change in regards to how YouTube handles this stuff. I understand YouTube doesn't want to get in the middle of it because for them, they'd have to take on a legal battle with every company who wants to content ID things. But this system is crazy. Like things that do fall under fair use, these big companies who have these special tools that you don't have access to as a creator can just copyright strike anything, and YouTube has to let it slide. Like there has to be some kind of different system in place.
I'm flabbergasted. I am flabbergasted, my friend. You're talking about thoughts. First and foremost, I'm not going to repeat everything that you said because you already said that.
I did get to speak to the CEO of Jubilee. I'm going to try my best to summarize the conversation and some of the things that me and the CEO of Jubilee talked about. And as somebody who does a lot of React content, who adds commentary, who transforms a lot of the work that we react to through jokes, parody, commentary, which I believe falls under fair use, and through a lot of case law, I would agree.
I would say, you know, and I'm not lost on this, but I would say my reaction content takes even less effort than what Abba and Preach do. So if you could have an argument for something, for it not being fair views, even though I'm giving my commentary, I have my little box in the corner, and then I'm just watching the video, I would say that mine's is even less transformative than theirs. So I could understand why they would strike me, but never them, because they never use a full video. They never react to the whole thing. They react to key parts. A lot of stuff is edited, and then they give their funny commentary. They give their opinions, and it's funny. It's always good videos when it comes to Abba and Preach, and it is very transformative. I did not understand the reason why Jubilee. Well, he will explain in just a second. But I still just don't understand why they would take that route.
There are other people who do reactionary content that would not fall into fair use, who literally sit there, play the video, and don't say anything. Now, that to me is theft, okay? I've always said this, even though I do this genre, I don't think everyone who does this genre is doing it correctly. Yeah, anyone who's doing bad forms of reactionary content, I'm okay with them being copyright struck if what they're doing is genuinely theft. Now, I talked to him about this. We had a disagreement on this point, and that's okay. That's a matter of opinion, but I don't think any of us wanted a protracted legal battle. So they said they were going to take away all the copyright claims, and I appreciate them for that. At the same time, the kind of content that Jubilee makes is expensive. They have to hire all kinds of people. They have to bring people in. They have to coordinate all the extras or all the contestants or all the participants. So they have to have a coordinator for that. They're paying those people. Set design, location, camera equipment, editing. They have to pay for a lot to produce this kind of content. Our content is more low budget because there's really not that much in the production value, so it's cheap. What does that mean? we can afford not to do too well in terms of views. Why? Because we're not having that much overhead. So we're still going to make a profit. For them, they have certain quotas. And when they're not, you have to figure out why. And one issue that they're running into, according to them, is a lot of people are just straight up stealing their content. And when it's, and to be fair to them, hundreds and hundreds of channels react to Jubilee. Hundreds, way more than the react does. And if all these people are just pilfering their views or misusing their content or making it low budget or whatever it might be, it hurts their brand. So I could understand them wanting to protect their company, wanting to protect their product, and hiring a group to be able to take this mass amount of people. Unfortunately, I think the mistake that they made is how they went about this.
And I 100% agree. And I think that that's why instead of copyright striking me, they just demonetized my video because they had already received the backlash for all this stuff that they did. Again, I still don't agree them applying this retroactively. It doesn't make sense to have a new rule and then punish people for retroactively having reacted to your videos. It should have been, hey, moving forward, we will strike channels who react to our videos, or we will claim the videos that are being reacted to. Simple as. So that whoever, people can still react to the content, they just won't make any video. They won't make any money on it. You make the proceeds of the video, and everything's good. Now, let's be honest. Everybody is incentivized by money here on YouTube, especially if you're monetized. If you're not monetized, you don't really care. But if you're monetized, you're incentivized to make money. So what will happen to the people that are monetized that react to Jubilee videos? They will stop reacting because they can't make money on the videos anymore. I mean, you can monetize it in other ways, right? Like third parties, sponsors, brand deals, whatever. There's different ways to monetize a video, but the YouTube monetization won't be there. And that means that people will stop reacting to Jubilee content. Now, can that potentially backfire? Because what happens is that now all these big channels that react to Jubilee are no longer reacting to them, meaning they have less of a reach now when it comes to viewership or potential subscribers that might actually want to go directly watch their videos. Just my 2 cents, but I think that that's honestly the truth.
Agreed with that. They said, we changed our stance, which he admitted, and the way we did this was incorrect. But he also had the grace to say, I admit this mistake, and we want to fix it, and we want to find solutions to make our company be protected. And is something I support. Because even though I do reaction stuff, I wish YouTube had implemented a revenue system where, every time I react to a video, they should get 10% of whatever I make. I'm okay with that because I think it's fair. Unfortunately, I just can't set that up because YouTube doesn't have that built into the system. If they did, I think we could find ways to make it work for everyone, because at the end of the day, the better Jubilee does, the better we do, because they make more content, we make more content, and then you guys get different varieties of things that will benefit you, the audience. But when it's not financially possible for them to do so because of these issues, then I can understand their frustration. All this to say, I understand why they did what they did. I don't think they went about it the right way, and I think they would agree, but I do think they're trying to get to a good place, and that's something I support. So with that in mind, I've told them that I'm willing to help out whatever I can do. I'm willing to do it. So there is a good ending to this. Our channel won't be going anywhere. Was I going to retain some legal cancel? You damn right. I was about to burn through my savings, nigga. Again! I would have burned through all that. I don't care. I'm stubborn. I'm stupid. Every time I would have fucking pulled money out of my again! You fucking idiots! My financial advisor said, again! I would have I don't care. Thankfully, everything's gonna go well. I tell you, I don't even know why I make money. I just save it so I could blow it on something stupid like a legal battle. But there won't be any of that. Who knows? We might end up on a Jubilee video soon. Could you imagine me confronting the hate? I'm like, I wouldn't mind. I'll talk to some of the directors and be like, yo, you guys got criticisms for me? Y'all say I'm mean? You can tell me why. But yeah, I'm glad this had a good ending. And I want to make YouTube a space that's safe for all the people who create content, for all the people who react, but understand there are a lot of bad actors and it's tough to navigate. YouTube doesn't always make it easy. So if we can work together, a little bit more direct communications, like I'm a really open person. If you guys got an issue with me or how we run our channel, contact me, email me. I promise I'll get back to you really promptly, because at the end of the day, I want to make you guys protected. But that's it. So everything's fine, guys. We're going to go back to our regular programming. And who knows, maybe some brand new stuff that might be exciting. Okay. But yeah, we'll figure this out. Cheers.
All in all, I'm just glad this issue is resolved. Like, I'm glad that there's not going to be a legal battle. I'm glad that Jubilee admitted and said that they went about it the wrong way and took responsibility for their actions and removed the strikes. I'm glad that Abba and Preach won't be going anywhere. I'm glad that this didn't turn nastier than it could have. And like I said, in regards to my case, the video that I made on Jubilee, because I've only ever made one, and that's the one they disputed, which is cool, no problem. I did dispute it right back for monetization. It was fair use, in my opinion. They'll probably deny it because I don't have the resources like Abba and Preach to go to court over this. So at that point, I don't even know if I'll delete the video, to be honest. I'll just leave it there. It doesn't matter. I won't make money regardless, right? Whether I delete it and I don't delete it, as long as it's not a strike, I'm cool with it. And if they deny it, I'll just leave it there, let them have whatever money he makes. It's not like it made any money. He got like 44 views. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, follow me on social media, and join the Discord. Links in the description down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.